5 sounds that make you feel warm. What's up, guys? This is Demi, and I'm here again with your future
That
king.
makes any sense.
I guess we'll answer that question first before we get on to our video. 5 sounds that make me feel warm.
Sound of a flamethrower.
An explosion.
That feels warm.
A flamethrower. Yeah. The sound of a vaginal fart. It kind of brings the blood up to my cheeks and makes me feel a little warm.
Really, a queef.
Yeah.
That's more of a what the fuck.
It's kind of one of those embarrassing moments only because she's embarrassed, even though I know that it's normal. But I mean, when they're laying there, oh, I'm so sorry, I can't help it. I'm like, seriously, you don't have to apologize.
You queef.
Exactly. So that's 3: a flamethrower, an explosion, and a queef.
Flamethrower, explosion, and a queef. That sounds like a weird band. We are a flamethrower, explosion, and a queef!
Another sound that makes me feel warm. The sound of fans going. Anytime the fan is on, I immediately start to sweat simply because the sound of a fan in my brain always has linked heat. It's very hot, that's why you need a fan on. And number 5. The number 5 and most genuine sound that makes me feel hot is the sound of Charmander saying his name. And yes, you know what that means. Today we're doing a video on Pokemons.
You couldn't tell by the background.
Shut up!
I mean, maybe you couldn't tell. That looks sort of like some sort of jet plane versus a dog
It's
thing.
Starscream versus Crypto the Super Dog.
Crypto?
In Bizarro World.
Apparently.
Anyway. Today we're going to be discussing basically which Pokemon out of the first generation and none of the legendaries that we could get the most use out of, which we would take with us on an adventure or just sit around the house and smoke weed. I mean, drink beer.
No, I mean smoke weed.
So as usual, the special guest / returning guest goes first.
Main face.
No, this is definitely my channel. I'm the main character. The channel is called ItsADemi. I'm the main character.
ItsADemi?
Yes. Alright, so
play with my guitar.
So you're which Pokemon would you pick?
Well,
to accompany
we were discussing this earlier, and if you hadn't chose it, I would probably. If you hadn't chose it, I probably would have went with Abra just because the pictures were fucking awesome.
Well, I mean,
but
yeah, it is.
Barring that, since you've already chosen it, Machop, because its Pokédex entry says it's the master of all martial arts, and I wish to be that. So I'll have Machop train me up, and then when he finally becomes a douchebag and evolves into Machop, then we'll just go up the match. It's so funny though. He's like all legit about his training and shit, and then when he gets to be like a teenager or whatever, he just starts focusing on his muscles and looking in the mirror.
Yeah, check out my pecs, man. It's a massive void shot.
I mean, he gets big and strong and shit, but then he doesn't focus on his training anymore, and he's kind of slack.
He just kind of punches and chokes people.
Yeah, he's not cool.
It's called my choke.
He's not a cool guy.
But let's see. I'd probably pick. Well, yeah, I mean, you already gave it away, but I'd pick Abra. I mean, originally I would just pick any of the psychic types, but teleport. Now, we're going to take this out of Pokemon context, so teleport's not just going to teleport you out of a non-trainer battle. You can teleport wherever the fuck you want.
Well, that's all the game mechanics too, but
right.
Outside of the game mechanics in the anime, you can teleport and just anywhere.
Right. So,
and also,
of course, there's
the way I would
stipulations
think,
on it. I would have to
not
figure
have
out the
it limited.
stipulations.
I would not have it limited to 4 moves, because that's also another game mechanic.
Yeah.
Which they just tacked into
It's
the
not
anime.
limited to 4 moves. I mean, first off, if they're a bird type, they can fly. If they're a fish type, they can swim. They don't have to learn.
Yeah.
Second off, if it's a basic skill, they ain't gotta learn it. And they ain't gotta get rid of one of their basic skills to learn something else that they can learn.
Yeah.
I mean, if they can learn it, they can fucking learn it.
Like,
it's not like, oh no, I don't have enough room in my brain, even though I've evolved into an Alakazam. I'm an Alakazam now, my brain's more powerful than a supercomputer, but I forgot how to teleport.
More powerful than 5,000 supercomputers.
More powerful than 5,000 supercomputers combined. That's like, what, 1,700 terabytes of memory?
That's like...
And he forgot how to bite.
Well, he never knew how to fight.
So still, he forgot Psybeam.
Yeah.
The most basic of his attacks.
It's like, I can't remember that shit, but I know Psychic is strong as shit. Watch this.
It's fucking stupid. But yeah, I mean, with Abra, of course I would start out with Abra simply because it's the youngest version, and with such mental capacity, it'd be really hard to train an Alakazam or even a Kadabra to listen to you. So, I mean, they have such a high brain capacity, of course they're going to think they're better. So you start off their training at a young age.
That way you can brainwash them and make them love you.
Exactly. Feed them
Worship
treats
me.
every now and then. Just like kids. Just like kids. Brainwash and make them love you, even though you're going to ruin most of their life with school. But yeah. I'd start off with an Abra, train it up, get it to like me, get it to love me, and then make it do various shit for me. Levitate all the money out of the bank. Teleport me into the bank vault.
Psychically pick people's pockets.
And they wouldn't even feel it. And then once he evolves to an Alakazam, first off, he's going to love the money. I can buy him treats as long as I have money, so he's going to keep getting me money.
So basically, you're going to be Team Rocket.
Pretty much.
But by yourself.
No, I wouldn't be Team Rocket, because Team Rocket's whole point, what is their point? Their point is to, for one, get Pikachu.
Well, no, not anime Team Rocket. I'm talking about Giovanni, who's a beast and is a gym leader and wants to rule the world and will do whatever the fuck he wants.
It wouldn't even be rule the world. It'd just be, I have the ability to get money whenever I want it, and I always want it. So
You can just
give me all your money.
just be a tag team jumper. Just like,
Exactly.
take me this place. Ting! Oh, cool.
Punch,
money.
punch, punch, punch. Grab his wallet, take me this place. Poof. Open the safe, open the deposit box, open this. Yay. And even if they're locked, hey, Alakazam, how about rip that door off for me? Hey, one finger. Would be epic.
Alright, so Machop knows every single martial art. Get it to train me. When it's Macho, it's a douchebag. But when it's Machamp, it's strong enough to single-handed one punch send somebody to the moon. So that could
Which would be strong enough to break open a bank vault.
This is super useful. I could be all like super ultra martial arts master, and then Machamp would just walk up behind me like, "What's up? I'm buff. I've got 4 arms, and I know karate." And then he'll start beating the shit out of cops and throwing cars around. It'd be fun.
Well, maybe not throwing cars around, but he can punch them around.
No, he could easily lift
He's got 4 arms.
He's got 4 arms. He could easily lift the car, swing it around, slap you in the face with it, and then throw it. If a single punch could send somebody to the moon, it's a lot of fucking force. So
Yeah, but it's also all about torque of the body, putting your weight into it, how
But
much
it's-
it weighs.
to the moon, that's very, very far. If you can punch a person to the moon, I'm sure you can pick up a car very easily.
Maybe not very easily, but pretty easily.
To the moon! That's far. There is no amount of force that a human being could put out of their body to knock a motherfucker to the moon if they can't pick up a car. You can pick up a car if you can hit somebody with a moon. I wish I knew where my Pokédex was so I could look up these entries and be like, okay, so this is where he's all super strong and shit.
That'd be nice.
It's right around here somewhere.
If I couldn't get Abra, I would probably go with Eevee.
Oh.
Basically because there are so many fucking
And it's
options.
right here on the corner.
I know, but there are so many fucking options with Eevee. It can become a fire type, it can become a water type, it can
But
become an electric type.
If once
It
you get
can-
one,
Can
once
it
you
become
get,
a psychic type?
yeah, psychic and dark. And
So-
ice
but the
and
only,
grass.
The only downfall is once you evolve it to one of those
You're stuck with
elements,
that.
you're stuck with that. So I'd have to pick wisely or just have 7
To
Eevees.
be able to breed them with like a Ditto. So this is the wrong thing. This is all psychic and normal type Pokemon up until the 4th or 5th generation, something like that. It's got Pokedex entries, but it's not the one I'm looking for.
Yeah, I mean, Eevee's badass. I don't care what anyone says about poor lady.
The official Pokemon handbook. Okay, here it is. This is the 1st generation.
Eevee, pronunciation Eevee, height 1 foot. I can stick that motherfucker in my pocket.
It is a motherfucking little tiny dog.
It weighs 14 pounds though.
Check this out.
Carrying around 14 pounds.
Here's your Abra and everything
Abra,
that goes
okay.
with it.
So Abra, for those of you who don't know anything about Pokemon like me, Abra's ability to read minds can come in very handy. It can sense danger and teleport itself and you to another place
It has spider sense.
Abra can't actually attack, but when you can escape bullies this easily, why bother? Well, in this case, we'll say cops, because I'm not 12.
Yeah.
But Abra can still use its brain waves to move things around in its sleep, and Abra makes a good ally. To capture it, try paralyzing it before Pokemon. So basically, that's what an Abra can do. Then once I evolve it to a Kadabra. Like Abra, Kadabra likes to use its strong mind instead of its strong body to win competitions. It sends out special brainwaves that give headaches to anyone who gets too close. Cop wants to shoot me, immense headache. Fuck you, cop. Your brain feels like it's about to explode, but it won't. But it feels like it.
Also, don't forget all of these moves that can possibly learn.
I mean, it can learn Disable, Psybeam, Recover, Psychic, Reflect.
Disable in a real world situation could just pretty much make you paralyzed, unable to use whatever you want.
Exactly. It's basically
my arms don't work. What the fuck?
And then it's good against fighting types and poison types. Well, I mean, you've got a fighting type, so fuck your fighting type.
Well,
I'll give him a headache. And disable him.
Of course you would win in that fight. I mean...
let's see. Alakazam. Alakazam, when I finally got it trained up and levels up to an Alakazam. Now, at its basest form, Abra is 2'11", almost 3 foot tall. It's basically a little elf. It weighs 43 pounds. Its most base technique is teleport. Kadabra, it is 4'3" and weighs 125 pounds. This is a heavy motherfucker, dense as fuck. It can take a beating. Then we've got Alakazam, 4'11", 106 pounds. He sheds a little weight, but that's just so he can fit in his fighting class. Alakazam have amazingly powerful brains. They're smarter than a supercomputer with an IQ of 5,000. Alakazam is a genius. Maybe if you're very nice to it, Alakazam will help you with your homework. Well, I don't have homework, so instead, he can help me with plans to invade banks. Because he's smart! He's got an IQ of 5,000. He'll be able to spot things that I can't with my measly 168 IQ.
And he can understand human language and psychically communicate.
Exactly.
You can sit there and play chess with him.
I mean, if I couldn't get Alakazam, I would go with Eevee because it involves.
Oh, on the next page.
It evolves into 5 different Pokemon if exposed to Element Stones, which of course,
even if you don't have the Element Stones, you can still get these two because they're from Friendship Evolution. So just be really nice to it and let it evolve during the day. It becomes Psychic. Let it evolve during the night. It becomes Dark.
I like the Umbreon. I like how it looks, but the Espeon would probably be more.
It'd be more useful, but Umbreon does look cool as shit.
Umbreon looks badass.
I wanted a stuffed Umbreon for the longest time.
Hell yeah. I still do, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Machop. Alright. Maybe small, but it packs a lot of power. It loves to study all types of martial arts, like karate. It's stronger. And it's very quick and mobile, like a monkey, and can avoid most special techniques. It's also one of the most intelligent Pokemon. Machop makes a loyal companion and a great teacher. He teaches me all the karatas. And then Machop becomes a douchebag and likes himself too much. He just sits there and looks in the mirror.
Right, I found
but something interesting. Plus, Machop is so strong that it has to wear a power save belt to control its movement. I don't know what the fuck a power save belt is, but it has to wear it to keep itself from accidentally punching holes through walls and such.
I found an entry on Espeon, but not Umbreon. But Espeon basically can predict its opponent's. Oh yeah, that's right. Can predict its opponent's next move or even the weather. The tip of Espeon's forked tail quivers when it's sensing what's about to happen next. Its evolved form of Eevee is very loyal to a trainer who treats it right. In fact, Espeon will use its psychic abilities to protect its trainer from any harm. So if you want to know if you will need an umbrella for the day, or if you just want to win a battle, Espeon has what it takes. It is 2'11", weighs 58 pounds, can use Tackle, Tail Whip, Helping Hand, Sand Attack, Confusion, Quick Attack, Swift, Psybeam, Psych Up, Psychic, Morning Sun. Does not evolve from this form. It doesn't fucking need to.
No, I mean, once it evolves, but still.
Yeah.
Morning Sun allows it to heal itself. Recover is the same thing. Kadabra and Alakazam can use Recover, which means even if they got injured, they can use their psychic powers to heal themselves, which is epic. Check this shit out. Machamp, this is where it's got, uses huge muscles to throw powerful punches that can send a challenger to the moon. It's fucking legit right there. Just bang! To the moon. To the moon, Alice.
Machop, its basic form. It may be small, but it packs a lot of power. It loves to study all types of martial arts, like karate, to get stronger.
Well, this is a much
very
more,
quick and mobile, like a monkey.
This is a more
and can
simplified.
can even avoid most special techniques. It's also one of the most intelligent Pokemon. So he's pretty intelligent. That's pretty good. He's 2'7", 43 pounds. He's short, so I mean he ain't got a good reach, but if you can't hit him, it don't fucking matter. You can try and kick him, and he just punch or chop.
But he knows every martial art.
Then Machoke is the douchey jock with the big muscles and the faux hawk.
Yeah.
He's got he likes his own body way too much. Sometimes it's too busy looking at itself in the mirror to train. Machoke is so strong that it has to wear a power saved up to control its movements.
Basically, he's Gohan, but with muscle.
Right. Machamp is
instead of learning things, he's just checking out his bull.
Machamp is basically the Machoke. Okay, Machop. He is the Kid Gohan. Beastly. Super Saiyan Kid Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Beastly. Machoke. Vegeta.
It's like, check out my power!
Machamp.
Or more correctly, more like
Machamp, Super Saiyan God Goku.
Nah, not that.
He can punch someone to the fucking moon.
That's pretty big.
Goku can't even do that.
I mean...
Well, I mean, he's never tried, but...
He probably...
Machamp is definitely the strongest of the 3 evolutions. It has to be traded before it can evolve, but it doesn't mind.
That's a game mechanic though, so don't
Right. This Pokemon is all about fighting, and the extra arms are a big help. Machamp uses its huge muscles to throw powerful punches that can send a challenger to the moon. It may not be the easiest Pokemon to keep in a Pokeball, but Machamp would be an excellent bodyguard.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah.
And he back there like all buff and shit. It's like, oh, you want something? I got Machamp. Try me, motherfucker. Machamp will tear all your limbs off.
Machamp will tear all your limbs. And then there's Hitmonlee, who is all about the kicks.
Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, but whatever. Alright, but now for alternates. Other than these guys.
Alternate, mine would be Eevee. I'm sticking with Eevee.
Like Bulbasaur, because he can grow me grass.
Dang shit. I mean,
He can make
right on his back.
He can just grow it into whatever I need and grow it instantly with growth and shit. Also, he can make me poisons and other fun things.
Yeah.
Good alternate, but
I mean, of course.
And if we were going outside of the first gen, which the only reason why we limited the first gen is because that's the one you would know the most about.
Yeah,
and I know
that's the only one I know about.
If we go out of the first gen, I'd have to go with Lucario. He's a badass martial artist.
Lucario's in person. Well, he's on that poster.
No, he's on that poster, but that's from, actually, that poster's from that book. Not the one you got, this one. I think it's
The psychic one?
the normal and psychic. Nah. No, this is from a different book altogether. That's the 4th generation, which Lucario's in it, and so are some of the other Pokemon. Anyway, he's fighting in Steel type, which doesn't really matter much, but some of his...
He's a badass. And then, of course, you got Nicki Minaj. I don't care what anyone says, that's just funny as hell. They predicted Nicki Minaj.
They predicted that one day there'll be a fucking black chick with big lips. Oh wait.
Eevee, here you are.
Aha! This is where it came out. The Sinnoh handbook.
Flareon.
This has all of
Really?
the Pokemon.
It's just got the base 3? Bullshit.
Yeah, those are the ones from the first gen. They didn't go
really?
into
Umbreon was...
Espeon. They were from the second gen. Here's where I have it. Fucking check out Lucario's shit though.
Right, so Lucario.
Extreme speed is the fastest move in the game, which means, holy fuck, he's fat.
He's 3'11", almost 4 foot. He weighs 119 pounds. His possible moves are Quick Attack, Foresight, Protect, Metal Claw, Counter, Force Palm, Feint, Bone Rush, Metal Sound, Me First, Swords Dance, Forest Sphere, Close Combat, Dark Pulse, Dragon Pulse, Extreme Speed. Lucario possesses some unusual powers. This Pokemon can understand human speech. It can also read thoughts and movements to all living things due to its ability to sense and catch the auras of others. Now I see why they put him in fucking Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
He's pretty badass. I didn't know a whole lot about him. He's pretty badass. Looks
he's
right.
a Dragon
Looks
Ball
right.
character thrown into fucking Pokemon.
This guy I kind of wanted to read about.
Oh, Luxray?
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
X-ray vision. That's cool.
Yeah, his front paws like are strings type thing, and they charge up electricity.
They're basically Tesla coils.
Yeah.
So if you ever forget to pay your power bill, get you a Volteon Pikachu or that thing.
Yeah, some sort of a Pikachu would be legit too.
It would, but
You can carry around on your shoulder, and then it can jump off and tase the shit out of people with
Pikachu.
fucking lightning bolts.
Okay, so a Pikachu, it's 1 foot 4 inches and it only weighs 13 pounds. So yeah, carry that some bitch around on your shoulder. Is this only
That's
first
all.
gen?
No, that's all fourth gen. Whatever generation was in it might be. It's not. Yeah, it's fourth.
That's irritating. I'm never gonna find that one I was trying to think of.
Well, if I knew what gen, or if I knew anything about it, but
Kind of looks like Weevil, but not really.
I mean,
It's more blue and black than.
but it's a humanoid.
It's more blue and black, kind of like Lucario as far as humanoid, but more dog-like than human.
Oh, I mean, the only thing I can think of is Lucario, dog-like. He's basically a jackal.
Yeah, he's more Anubis than. I got it in this. First time I saw it was in this McDonald's Pokemon thing from last year. I'm not gonna find it. It was kind of pissing me off.
It's probably not from that generation.
You don't have like any of the other generations?
I
It
have.
kind of looks like a Zelf, but
I don't know what. Is it grass? There's a one.
He might be best.
There's one grass type that I really like called Shiftry. It's dark and grass. It looks like.
I think it starts with a V. Something like that.
It might be a legendary.
Anyway, anything else you'd like to add? Any more Pokemon you'd add to your list? I mean, you can only have one, so it'd have to be something that's powerful by itself. Not
Well,
just
if we're getting rid of the no legendaries, I would
oh, legendary's
totally,
fucking Mew.
totally go with Mew because
Yeah.
Mew can do every move.
And Mewtwo is cool as hell, but Mew.
Well, yeah, Mewtwo's a badass, but
first
you
off-
won't be able to control Mewtwo. He was just
First
gonna
off,
say "fuck you."
Mew is adorable.
It's like, oh Mew, go kill that person.
It's just like,
And it can transform
Dead.
into anything else you want.
yeah.
So if you get tired of looking at it, turn it into a sexy babe and then do weird things with your Pokemon. Not,
That's bestiality.
I'm not condoning bestiality of the Pokemon.
Well, technically, it's not
actually-
bestiality
it's not
because there is a fan theory out there that humans are just hyper-evolved Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because there are psychic humans, psychic-type humans, even in the Pokemon world.
Fighting.
There are fighting humans. Most of us are normal type,
Yeah.
but there are those who can control fire or create fire with just their chi, like those who study Qigong.
Aerodactyl would also be pretty cool.
Yeah, but he just looks stupid.
He's a fucking pterodactyl that you could fly around on your own dinosaur that could shoot lasers out its mouth. Pretty cool.
Well, I could just have Mew.
Which could turn into Aerodactyl, but still, that's not a legendary. Or Ditto. Ditto's another
Because
good.
Ditto-
All Ditto can
would
do is transform, but anything it transforms into, it knows everything that thing knows. So just look at somebody that you want to know something about them, and just say, Ditto, transform. And then Ditto transform and be like, alright, now tell me all that person's secrets.
Exactly.
I've got daddy issues.
Really? That's nice.
What else from the first scene? Electabuzz would be cool. He's just a big dude who can punch things with electricity. Mr. Mime would be a dick. You mean he's a mime?
What does he do?
He's a psychic type, but basically his moves are about putting up like barriers.
That's bullshit.
So he's really defensive and shit, and he
Yeah.
slaps you.
Don't care about that.
I mean, he's,
No, I mean, look at those hands.
he's,
Of course he slaps people.
slightly interesting as a psychic type. But
Well, I'm gonna have to cut this video here. Running a little bit long. I'm trying to decrease the time on my videos, guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to seem like we're leaving off anything, but I'm trying to keep my videos down till noon because it seems like not a whole lot of people are trying to watch 30-minute videos. They'd rather sit down, watch 15 minutes, and move on with the day. So, I'm gonna have to cut the video here. That's all for tonight. As always, laughter does good like a medicine, so keep watching. Keep watching, keep laughing, and keep living. And subscribe. I really don't care. I don't care about my views or my number of subscribers. I care about the subscribers. But I don't care about the number because I'm not making money off this. But I would like to be able to reach out to more people and bring some laughter into people's lives. Because laughter is life. Sometimes when you open your mouth, you can only laugh or cry. Laughing is always the better reaction. So,
or screaming really loud.
Yeah, that's really fun too. And sometimes it makes people laugh if you scream something hilarious, like just running down the hallway and saying, "No, Miss Orange, not the spooky cop." And, high school flashback. I never got to lunch so fast in my life. But anyway, that's all for today. As always, keep laughing, keep living. 420 Blazer. Peace.
Yeah.